Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled, Expectation is the Enemy of Happiness. It's an amazing quote, and there's so much to it. We discussed a little bit earlier, a few shiurim ago, about the idea of expectations and happiness. But I'd like to just take that quote and run with it a little bit. Expectation is the enemy of happiness. So it's a delicate topic, because we have the topic of bitachon, and bitachon is a huge topic. What does it mean? I bitachon that what? Right now I have a job that brings me 8,000 shekel a month. I need 12 a month to get by. I'm making 12, I need 15 to get by. And I bitachon, I learn 4 or 5 hours a day, and I work the rest, and I don't make enough to get by. But I have bitachon, Hashem will take care of me somehow. We've heard this from many, many people here in Israel. That's what they do, and that's how they get by. So wait a second, that's an expectation. If you have bitachon, I expect God will do this for me. And then it'll work out. So I shouldn't have expectations. So the bottom line is, it's a huge topic, expectations and bitachon. And Rav Dessler, Rav Shmulevitz, they definitely have a version of bitachon where it seems that if you have true bitachon, you can expect things from God. Chazon Ish, surprisingly, is the one who says in Perek Bet, Emunah B'tachon, no. Don't expect things to work out the way you hope. That's not what bitachon is, because who says it's going to work out that way? Did God tell you He's going to help you make the month? Did God tell you that you're going to get out of this disease? Did God tell you that everyone is going to be fine in the family? God didn't tell you this. How do you expect it? He does not take bitachon, at least not in chapter 2 of Emunah B'tachon. He doesn't take it that way. Other places he seems to say differently. Let's at least say the way Rav Aaron Lichtenstein in his article of bitachon says there is an argument over here. So if you're from the camp that says, if I have enough bitachon, I can expect that God will do this for me. Okay, so that's one approach. Not simple, but that certainly is one approach. But if you're not in that camp, so then, according to Chazon Ish, that chapter 2 in Emunah B'tachon, he said you can't expect things from God. And your bitachon does not mean to expect that God will do this for you. All it means is you have bitachon that Hashem runs the world and He could change things in an instant. It looks like you're done, maybe not. 185,000 troops surrounded Chizkiyahu. Sancheiriv's troops surrounded him right when they exiled the 10 tribes, and it was over, right? That's it. They're going to destroy Chizkiyahu and the rest of the Judean kingdom. No, God made them all die in a second. So God has control. But it doesn't mean He will change things for you. It just means He certainly can if He wills it. So if you go with that approach, so then you can't expect anything from God. You can't. And if you do, you're just going to be set up for a down focus, and it might work out the way you were hoping, or it might not. And if it doesn't, then, you have a letdown. So in my opinion, the way I live my life, I don't expect things from Hashem. I only expect what He says in the Torah He's going to carry out. There'll be a Mashiach, there'll be a Kibbutz Galiot. If I deserve Olam Haba, He's going to give it to me because He told me that. And if I don't, I don't. If I deserve Chis I'll have that. If not, not. Whatever He said He's going to do. And what level I reach, that's up to Him to decide. But in this world, I expect nothing. I'm more on that approach. But I do accept it is another approach to bitachon. I do accept that. I live my life more like the Chazon Ish's version in Perek Bet. So once you have that, I don't expect things from people either. I don't. And I find this approach, I do find that expectation could be the enemy of happiness. It really could be. Because you have an expectation that He was going to do this for me. He let me down. I'm sad. Expectation that, hey, I thought He would at least, I helped him out the other day, and I just asked Him for a lift. I thought He would give me a lift and lend me money. He didn't. Expect nothing. Not from anyone. Not from Hashem. That's it. And it's a game changer for me. There's only one person I expect from, and I'm not mevatef on that one person. That's myself. I expect that I'm going to keep working and trying to improve on myself and do whatever I can for Klal Yisrael, for my family, for the neighborhood, for the building of the Mikdash, for Tikkun Olam. And if I don't do anything, that would be an expectation. That if it's not fulfilled, that I'd be very sad about. But expectation from everyone outside of my sphere, no expectations. And I find, personally, and I don't have any expectations, or minimal expectations from anyone or even from God, I find myself to be a very happy person. Hatzlacha Rabbah. Shalom.